baby.
Why does it matter where he's from?
Oh, that's his mic. That was just watching the fucking show.
Well, what do you have to say?
She's black. What the fuck does that matter, you idiots?
Let her fucking speak.
Don't get so fucking stupid.
Why would you
Damn it, you don't even fucking realize how stupid you are. Shut the fuck up right now. Shut up and motherfucking listen. I come from Detroit, Michigan. I only perform in black rooms. And the fucking proof of your stupid shit is nothing what I've been through. And for you to say, oh, give it up to a black girl, it's the stupidest shit you could have said. Everybody here is the same fucking race, man. Who gives a shit? Love everybody. God damn, I'm wearing fucking rainbow fucking shoes right now. It says love everybody on it. It's the message. And that's what you fucking miss every fucking time.
Welcome back to Going Through It with Justin Essenmacher. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, what a week we have been. As you could tell, starting up this podcast today, I want to talk about the week that I went through, which I didn't see happening at all. All I wanted to do was some comedy, tell some jokes, tell some fart jokes, right? Well, apparently you can't talk about what you witness in your life anymore. I mean, I knew about this for a long time, but it happened to me recently that you can't even talk about your own feelings or emotions on stage without offending people, which is, in my mind, so completely, royally messed up, for lack of words, because I'm going to try to be nice, I guess. Even though what's happening is not nice to people trying to talk about their own emotions. So I went to a place called Halcyon, right? I was there to do some jokes, okay? I go on stage. I was supposed to do 10 minutes of comedy. At the place, they have bathrooms. One is a woman's bathroom, and it says only women allowed or something right under it. Absolutely not men, I think it says. And then the next bathroom is for whatever, which is the great new term, okay? Whatever. I don't give a shit, okay? I don't. I thought I was trying to play it like, oh man, isn't anybody, there's no respect anymore, you know? There's no more respect. Now men are just whatever. And I said that, but also the basic point, the only point I really wanted to make is that I just want to fart in peace, okay? I don't want to go into a bathroom and look into a woman's eyes and be like, did you just also take a shit? Was that you that smelled up the bathroom with me? I want to go into the bathroom to be able to let loose and not worry or feel about the judgment, okay? And if you're there at home going, oh, well, you shouldn't think that way. There's no way you're telling me you like to fart in front of men. And if you do, gross. Grow up, okay? I'm down for it. I guess it's just like, if you're going to do like the whatever bathroom things, don't make it a whatever bathroom and then a woman's bathroom, because that doesn't make any sense, honestly, in my mind. Because if you have a whatever bathroom, that's like whatever, you know, just use it. But why do women get a separate bathroom? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying the point to that whole thing doesn't make sense, right? Both bathrooms should just be whatever, and they should just be private then. And we just use them like bathrooms. It's cool. Let's have that. But if you want to have a gender-neutral bathroom where it's everybody can go in it at once, dude, come on. It's weird. It's just awkward. Very awkward. I don't like to know what the women are doing in the bathroom. I don't want to know if the girl's shitting or farting. I'm not that kinky, okay? I don't want to hear what her farts sound like, okay? I don't want to smell what her shit smells like. I don't want to smell her piss, okay? I don't want to know if they're dribbling on the floor like all the men in all the bathrooms, okay? What's up with us peeing on the floor so much? It's not fun, guys. We're stepping in it. It goes on our shoes, then we track it. And everybody's like, why do the guys smell like piss? Because we're walking in piss every day because we don't pee in the toilets. We can't be together in bathrooms. We're animals, and keep us separated. We don't need dicks and vaginas in the same bathroom, okay? Let's just, you know, but I mean, again, if you're going to have the bathrooms be whatever, then make them both whatever, because it shouldn't be, should be men, women, and whatever, right? Because if they have women, then I would include men. And then you can have whatever. I don't know, aliens or something. What do you want? And anyway, so I was talking about this, and I seriously just wanted to talk about was bathrooms. I didn't care. It was just like a fart joke. I just wanted to fart in peace. And out of nowhere, this gentleman who happens to be gay goes, hey, let the black woman speak on it, right? And I'm like, what the This is 30 seconds into my set. I just started. I just had groundbreaking material about the bathrooms, and he goes, let the black woman speak on it. Now, she was the only black woman in the crowd. Why did he say it? I don't know. He was upset with me because I'm a white, straight man, and I look like this, I think, is what I got at. Because throughout the argument of 10 minutes of yelling with this man, I don't have an opinion because I'm straight and I'm white and I'm a man. And also I'm not from Austin, Texas. Even during this fight, both men, there was two men, it was a couple. One of them started it and said, let the black woman talk. And then the other guy came and walked up on the stage and hit the mic out of my hand. And I'm like, okay, what are we accomplishing here, right? And I would have never talked to the person once. I didn't even know they were there. But they had to make the show about them, which I didn't understand because before me, I think there was two straight white men on stage, okay? They didn't talk about the gender-neutral bathrooms, but they talked about stuff, and no one was talking during their set. But I go up, and then they go, let the black woman speak. And I'm like, first, why did you have to single out the only black woman who was just watching the show? She was watching a good show because guess what? I was on stage. Boom, roasted. You know what I mean? Like, we were just there having fun. I didn't know how the set was going to go. That's the great thing about comedy. You never know what's going to happen. If you ever get discouraged with going to open mic comedy, don't. I mean, you're probably going to, because most of the time it's tough and it gets lonely and it gets annoying and it gets repetitive and you just wait for something to happen. But guess what? Just wait. Just wait. Because somebody's about to pop off at the handle. You're going to see a fight. You're going to see somebody get called stupid. You're going to see some shit. Keep going to the same open mics. I guarantee you within 10 weeks, you will see something crazy. And you'll be like, what the fuck? You know? So these guys just continued to yell at me throughout this whole set. And they kept talking to me about how I had no opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. And I'm not going to let them make me feel stupid, which they tried to do. And the thing is, the guy started it because I was not even talking to them. And I was defending myself. And I'm not a comedian who will let anybody just talk to me. And especially try to put me down. Like, don't come at me with, I'm stupid and don't have an opinion. Because I do. And even if my opinion's stupid, I've got to believe in myself, or then that's just what? I have to be confident in my own words, and I'm not going to let them try to stop me. So I'm going to defend myself because they came at me and then ruined my set. They came at me, wanted to ruin my set, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to let that happen because I know what I'm doing, and also I don't give a shit about you. You know what I mean? And I didn't care at all about them, and I put them in their place. And it's funny when you're talking to other grown adults who also walked up during my set and did a whole speech about, well, I'm from here. I'm from Texas, and I'm from Austin, Texas, and I have the only right to speak on this because I'm from Austin, Texas. I don't know what it is up with people from Texas. Like, I don't know why other people can't have opinions. There's other grown adults with brains that work. Like, we all have opinions, just to let you know. We all do. Not all of the opinions are right, but everybody has one. And it was funny because in the video, people don't get to see it. There's so much more to this fight that I don't know if I showed the whole thing or not, but there's so much more to this whole fight, and it goes on for about 9 to 10 minutes. And the one guy's telling me how he's from Austin, yet his boyfriend kept going, "Where are you from?" And then I'm like, I told him I'm from Detroit, Michigan, the Detroit comedy scene, not Detroit. But anyway, told him I'm from Michigan, and then I go, "Okay, where are you from?" And he goes, "It doesn't matter where the fuck I'm from. It doesn't matter where the fuck I'm from. It doesn't." And I'm like, "Why don't you just tell me?" Because he wasn't from Texas, which was hilarious. And they were both arguing. That was one of their points. Anyway, I walk off. The guy goes out, apparently starts crying because he was just so angry. And everybody was on my side. And I kept preaching, and I was talking about just love. It was just wild. And then the GM loved me, the person who runs the store, and everybody was on my side, right? And then the next day, the show gets canceled by the two guys that started the fight. Do I feel bad? Yeah, kind of, because I didn't want to ruin the show. That wasn't my intentions, but I'm not going to back down with my words. I didn't fight the guy, even though I should have probably defended myself that way, because the guy swung at me, which I was just so blown away by. He walked up. I've never been I don't think I've ever been swung at. I've been walked up on many times. I've been booed off stage many times. I'm a rebel. People love to yell at me. Is it my face? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably my face. And maybe it's just how I look. I give off this vibe. Dude, I'm just trying to do comedy. That's all. I just want to do my shit and make people laugh, smile, ha ha. But if you say something at me, I'm going to put you down. It's just how I was raised in the comedy world, and I just don't care. And I think that's what's funny about it, because I think the guy spouted off, and I don't think he expected me to go at him for 10 minutes. You know, I think he expected me to go, "Oh my gosh, you're right. Let's have the black woman talk about the gender bathrooms that I was talking about," because it makes no sense of what is getting said right now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's how that started, and then the show gets canceled, which sucks because, you know, the host, shout out Ivan Garcia, thank you for your spot. Sorry I got the show canceled. Is this a moment where I got kind of canceled? Did I get canceled? I got the show canceled, I guess. I wasn't even the one being racist or anything. There was nothing. I was just defending myself. I did call the guy stupid a lot. Oh, you had to be there. There's people who were there, I guess, were lucky. I guess they got to see it live, because it's kind of a one-time thing. But not when I'm on stage, I guess, because it just, you know, shit can happen. But I've always been a person that's been an in-the-moment comic, which I think you should have to be an in-the-moment comic, because if you don't talk about what's happening in the room, what are we doing? Like, if you see a goat walk in the room, how are you just going to continue telling your dick joke? I masturbate at my mom's house. There's a goat in front of you, dude. There's a goat, and everybody's looking at the goat. Anyway, so that happened. Show got canceled. So if anybody's looking to start an open mic or knows of a spot, I know of a guy who wants a spot. Moving on. And then, yeah, it's been wild. That's wild. But moving on, let's go into better things today. I right before we got here, started recording, I was like, I need some sun. So now I think I got some sunburn coming in. That's good. Trying to get savage, baby. That's good. And to set the mood, I turned on Skylines of Japan. I don't know if you haven't seen Japan, but holy shit. I thought LA was crowded. Dude, Japan has buildings on top of buildings. I don't even know how people live there. Jesus, that's what the whole world's going to look like soon. That's what's up. And they're all going to be Amazon buildings. And they're all going to be AI things delivering us to this fat pieces of shit. We have Taco Bell and McDonald's. Speaking of Taco Bell, oh my God, dude. I gotta stop. My diet. My diet, I don't know. But everything I eat, man, just destroys me. And today, I felt like shit. I was having a good day. Well, no, actually, I wasn't I thought I was about to have a good day. And then the stomach was just like, no, dude, you're not going to have a good day. That's the really shitty thing about having a bad stomach, is that it ruins your whole day. It ruins my whole mood. I'm like, dude, it hurts. It's annoying. It hurts. It upsets your mood. The whole day's off because you're like, man, I just want to enjoy. I'm jealous of people who just can go like, yeah, dude, let's go to whatever restaurant because they can eat anything. I'm like, I would love to go there. I know every time I eat there, I get sick. And they're like, whoa, dude, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. Are you allergic? No, I don't think I'm allergic. I think I'm just dying. I eat one thing one day, I eat the other thing the next day, and it's just dying. I'm jealous of people, dude. I hate food now. I love candy, though. Candy's good, but there's no nutrients in it except the sugar, which goes straight to the hips. Straight to the hips. Hips don't lie, and the hips don't lie, and the hips don't lie. I had to go to the DMV. Jesus Christ, DMV. The government should be ashamed of themselves for creating such a terrible freaking building. Do you want people to commit suicide? Is that how you're trying to get rid of people? It's just hiring them and putting them in that box for 60 hours a week? Jesus Christ, put some fucking windows in. We know you got the tax money paying for it. You got enough of that. You take all the money anyway. Buy some fucking windows, put them in the DMV. Buy some fans. Also, maybe, I don't know, buy the staff some snacks or something. Give them some sugar. Give them some life. Everybody looks so depressed in there. Oh my God. Everybody's depressed, but everybody takes the job seriously. Because I guess it is a serious job, so you think you'd want your employees to be like happy, but they're like, no, dude, put gray-brown paint on the walls and box this shit in. No one's leaving. No, the system's terrible. All the DMVs are shut down in Texas except one. What the fuck are we doing, government? Taxing people shit for. Oh, you use a debit card because it's 2021 and you get a fee. Fuck you. Fucking eat my ass. And then if you look at the receipts, let's look at the receipt just to tell you how stupid this shit is. I'll tell you, this is what's cool about the government. This is what's cool about the government that I found out. So I went and got my new license plates from the Texas government, DMV, whatever the fuck it was, which was cool because I actually went on time this time. I don't know if I told you this, but if you didn't know, I think a week ago, it was on the 27th of, what's this month? Oh my, see, I don't know this month. The May. 27th of May, I went to the DMV and 2 months early because I saw the 27th, so I went there. Funny thing is I was 10 minutes late, but turns out I was 2 months early. Anyway, so I went there for the right time this time, and the bill, so I get my license plate. This is what the fees are. Let's talk about the fees. The bill was $199, okay? All right. Fees assessed. $13. I'm assuming that's the lady sitting at the desk who I feel so bad for, so that makes sense. Give her $13 or whatever. Title application fee, $20. Okay. Texas Mobility Fund fee, $90. Okay, so that makes sense. Now we get into the other one. You got to get a windshield sticker to show, yeah, that's $50 because it's $50.75 because the windshield sticker costs a lot of money to print. That makes sense. It goes to all the roads to fix the potholes that aren't fixed and all the toll roads that you also have to pay to get onto. That's good. We're going good. The reg fee DPS, $1. Just to fuck, just because they don't give a shit. Because they're like, yeah, make it, that's $1. The county road bridge add-on fee, that's $10. Okay. All right. Child safety fund, it's $1.50. That was what I found out, which is wild, is the Amber Alert. That's how they help pay for the Amber Alert. $1.50. In my mind, I think it's crazy, but then I also think how crazy little it is compared to like the City Road Bridge add-on fee. They're like, the Amber Alerts, maybe if we made the Amber Alerts a little more flashy or something, maybe make it $2. Maybe people would care about them or something. That is such a bad, I apologize. Forgive me. That. And then the inspection fee, something. So the funny thing about the inspection fee, which I also found out, I paid to get an inspection. Okay, this is what I found out about inspections. Apparently, this is from a person who used to work at the DMV. You go get your inspection fee for the emissions test, right? And it used to be where you would just go get and you would pay for the emission test and give them the results. The government's like, well, shit, we're getting none of that money. So you know what? We're going to cut down the fee on the testing at the facilities, and then we'll just add it on our own because we looked at the receipt. Because the government does nothing on that, but they needed money from it because they're the government and they need the money. Why don't you just ask your friend like Jeff Bezos or something, dude? Just get some money. Hey, Jeff, we're struggling. Can you help us out? Done. Ask Elon. Ask people with money. Stop taking money from us. Guess what? I don't have any fucking money. And it's funny because I live where all these homeless people are, and the homeless people are like, hey, man, you got money? I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I'm about to be walking next to you. We're about to become friends next week. I need my money. Anyway, the fees are just stupid. Anywhere you go, there's government fees. I just don't, whoever comes up with it, whatever, great. But I got my license plate, so now I have a Texas license plate. I've never bought a license in my life. License plate, because they were always transferred. It was wild. It was depressing. I don't recommend working at the DMV. I don't recommend going to the DMV. I recommend the DMV burns to the ground and we start up. They should at least make the building with some windows on it. That's what I go with. I mean, and then you got these fucking mammoths of people sitting in these chairs, just like sea lions with their fucking, oh my. The girl was scooting from end to end, like she scooted all the way. She scooted out to like instead of walk. And she just kept pointing like a kid, and she just like a damn size of a sea lion on this computer. Just let them get outside. Give them some sun. That whole building needs sun. They need some better energy in that place. What are you doing, government? When companies make their buildings, the inside so mundane, and they're like, why is no one happy? Why is productivity so low? Because we don't get any fucking sun. And then you give us one personal day to go get some sun. And then you're like, you're good for the next 365 days. Put some windows in. Make the place a little bit more like... If you ever looked at Google's, I just only seen pictures of Google's work environment. It's happy. It's fun. It's hip. They got shit you can do. They let your brain wander. There's probably a reason for that, DMV, government. I cannot sit in a cubicle 40 hours a week. I've done it. I hate it. I don't know how anybody can do it. I am so sorry if you do. If you're listening to me while you're in the cubicle right now, how cool would it be if you just quit? Go up to your boss and say, this job is miserable. I'm getting nothing from it. And then just leave and never come back. Don't do that. But also do. I just don't know why jobs, there's certain jobs I just don't even understand how people, like, how some places will create a business and the ball's on them to be like, yeah, don't worry about it. People are going to come work for us. Don't worry about it. People are going to come work for us. Do you want to like give them any sunlight? Fuck no, dude. We're just going to put them in a box. We'll give them money. They'll be happy. And we're happy to do it. Such a sad, sad way. I wonder what the suicide rate of the DMV workers is. Is that a thing? I bet this is dark, but I bet it's a thing. I don't even want to look it up. Suicide rate for DMV. We're looking it up. It just has like the suicide fact sheets. Well, these have the highest rate. Oh, this is okay. These jobs have the highest rate of suicide. I just want to see a list. Just a list. This is why I don't internet. Because I can't internet. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at looking for shit on the internet. Anyway, I would assume it's high. I would give it like a 92% rate. And it's just such a miserable experience, dude. And like everybody that leaves the DMV, I'm sure feels the same way. No one walks out of the DMV happy. Well, they do because they're like, fuck, thank God I don't have to go in there for another while, which I also have to go in there in like July for my fucking license, which I'm not looking forward to again. But the appointment said so, that's over with. But it's like to go to these terrible appointments. There's no one walking out that's like, holy shit, I'm so happy I went to the DMV today. And then the funny thing is, people have that as a job for 60 hours a week. Could you imagine waking up every day and just going, off to the DMV? And wake up again, off to the DMV. Week 20, off to the fucking DMV, dog. Today's the day. Today's the day. If one person says something to me, I'm running my head through this gray-brown wall and running away for good. Okay. Moving on. Oh, man. Let's do some fun stuff. Let's go into the game. Who is it? Me or you? Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Which of us is more likely to make extravagant Valentine's Day plans? Well, I haven't made those plans in I don't know how long, so probably not me. It's not me, babe. I'm not the guy you're looking for. I don't know when the last time I've experienced a Valentine's Day with a woman. I don't know. I know it's hilarious. I've been single for. It's great. I usually serve on Valentine's Day. I serve on Valentine's Day. It's hilarious. These people, they'll come in so happy, holding hands, kissing right in front of me, and they're like, "How are you today?" And I'm like, "Fucking, I hate you. I'm great though. Good for you, man. Spend all your money on this terrible date, you piece of shit." I would maybe be romantic, but I also hate Valentine's Day because I've served the last 6 of them. So, Yeah. And usually when you serve on Valentine's Day, it's funny because they're the worst pieces of shit that come out because they never go out to eat. They never have money. And then they're like, you know what? I got to take my girlfriend out. Shit. This is what Valentine's Day has done. It's probably ruined more relationships than it's helped. Oh shit. Gotta take her out, man. It's Valentine's Day. Actually, you don't. You can stay in, dude. Stay in. Cook for her. She'll love it. Don't come out because guess what? You don't know how to go out to eat. You're going to buy everything on the menu. You're not going to tip because you don't know what you're doing. Stay home on Valentine's Day if you don't go out. If you've never gone out to eat, don't go out on Valentine's Day. You piece of shit. Thank you. Which of us is more likely to become Instagram famous? I want to be Instagram famous, I guess. Because I guess Instagram fame would help further careers. So that's actually, it's good and it's also, is it sad? I don't know. I need the views. Watch everything. Which of us is more likely to fall asleep on public transportation, Mr. Spot? I'm sorry, I laughed because it was funny. Which of us is more likely to fall asleep on public transportation and Mr. Spot? Well, this actually happened in New York City to me. I did fall asleep on the subway. It was wild nights. Luckily, I did have a friend there, Ben Rollison. We were going around New York City doing open mics, and it would be like 2 a.m. And I was falling asleep on these damn trains because I've never walked so much in my life. I was walking miles on end, miles, just so many miles a day, and then drinking all day, like from like sun up to sundown while smoking the marijuana, you know, and you're just like tired. I can understand falling asleep on the subway. It's comforting. It got the nice, like you get the nice like railroad tracks sounds and the scrapes and the brakes going off and everybody yelling at everybody. It's good. It's a nice place to fall asleep at. Hilarious. Yeah, calm down, guys. We're gonna move on here. Which of us is more likely to order the most expensive thing on the menu at a restaurant? Well, I can tell you who does. Cheap people. Because they don't tip. I'm kidding. I try not to buy expensive stuff, but then I end up doing, you know what's been getting crazy? The drink prices out here in Austin. They're getting too expensive. If you're a bar and the drinks are, if you're selling me a can of something and you have to just open the lid, I know the prices get high, but seriously, why is a hard seltzer $11? Let's calm down, Austin, okay? We're getting a little out of hand down there on Rainy Street, okay? Let's calm down. And Rainy Street's the damn government, the damn casinos out there. We're drinking in a house. We're drinking in a house that they converted into a bar. You got a cool DJ, but come on, dude. Your seltzers aren't $11. Stop it. Anyway, which of us is more likely to take home hotel toiletries? Well, I've done it. Taking the lotion. If it's good lotion, I'll take it. But also, most hotels, it's been just like, when you stay at cheaper hotels, their shampoo, it's also on brand with the cheapness. It's just like, it smells not that good. The soap sucks. It smells like that. It smells just like chemical, like you're clean now. It smells like clean. I guess you're clean, but it's not like a good clean. It's just like, oh, you're a cheap clean. Does that make sense? So I'll leave that soap. Which of us is more likely to be able to talk their way out of a speeding ticket? Actually, I did get out of, I was bad because I was when I was in Dallas and I was speeding after I got out of work, which is just stupid because I didn't have to speed anywhere. I was just like coasting real fast, and like even before I passed the cop, like the cop already lit me up. And I'm like, dude, I am just sorry. I apologize. I don't know what I was thinking. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, all the money you just made at the place that you hate so much, you're going to give it back to the government, which is another thing that just pisses you off. So, but I got a warning, which was very nice. Thank you, cop. officer, whatever your name was, sir. Moving on to trivia. Now, we did the 1990s because I think last week I think I did the 1970s. I didn't know one thing on the card. It was it wasn't even fun. They were just like they had the pet rock. That was the only thing I knew. And it's not like, but the other things weren't that like interesting. So anyway, let's go to the 90s. All right, in the 1990s, first question. Which phrase described a trend in men's hairstyles in which the hair was cut short, bleached, and formed into short spikes with hairspray or gel? Ellen DeGeneres' haircut. Kidding. Frosted tips. Frosted Tips should have been the name of the cereal. Could you imagine if that was instead of Frosted Flakes, it was Frosted Tips, and it's just guys with like the blonde tips on the front as a cartoon? That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Frosted Tips. I get it. Moving on. Which Major League Baseball team won the World Series in 1994? None. The MLB Players Association was on strike because they weren't getting paid enough money to play baseball. You pieces of shit. How dare you not pay them hundreds of millions of dollars, you idiots. I don't even know what the strike was about. Stop it. Which brand of water gun went on sale in 1990 and used manually pressurized air to shoot water further distance than standard squirt guns? Super Soaker. That shit was awesome. I had one. I had the backpack one. And you just pump it and just spray people in the face. You just pump it. And you would use it one time, and then you'd throw it, and then the grass would grow over it. And then next summer you would be like, why is it broken? That's the Super Soaker for you. Which band featured infant Spencer Eldon on the cover of their album Nevermind, which was widely acknowledged for introducing alternative rock to a large mainstream audience? That band is Nirvana. Okay. They're all 1990. A lot of it's 1990 here. I was born in 90. In 1990, which underdog unexpectedly knocked out boxing champion Mike Tyson in the 10th round to win the undisputed world heavyweight title? Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas. Oh, funny. Name of the year, Star Wars. Can you imagine getting knocked out by Buster Douglas? That doesn't even sound like a real person. Buster Douglas. Last one. All right. Name the year, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is released in theaters. Lance Armstrong wins his first Tour de France. Mattel's Barbie doll celebrates her 40th birthday. That year was 1999. The year before Y2K. The year before the world was going to end. People have guessed that many, many times, and people have been so freaking wrong. So wrong. But yeah, so wrong. And now we're here, 2021. The year is 2021. Oh, man. So, shows coming up. I do have some shows. Actually, pretty cool shit, man. It's been fun, man. Vulcan Gas Company. Last week, if you weren't there, it was, I did the pre-show, opened it up. It was a fun time, and I asked to go, and I'm asked to go back, and I'm back there for the pre-show again, the 17th. That's going to be June 17th. I will be there at the pre-show for the secret show at Vulcan Gas Company on the 17th. If you got tickets to the main show, you have tickets to the pre-show, which starts at like 7:20. Get there at 7:20 because you can see some cool comics too. We appreciate the support. We're trying our darndest, and it's a good time. So you can get to come in. Also, if you come in early, dude, you get a better seat. You can get up right up front, I'm pretty sure. Unless I don't know how it works and you have tickets for certain tables, then I fucked up. But if you have a ticket for the late show, you can be for the pre-show, which is where you'll see me. And then after that, awesome show coming up at Creek in the Cave, Afro Sundays, Genevieve show. I'm excited to do it. Yeah. Trey Stewart's headlining that show along with John Mullinex, Liz Splatt, Genevieve's hosting. You know, it's her show, Afro Sundays. That's at Creek in the Cave on the 20th, June 20th. I will be there. Get your tickets at creekinthecave.com, I believe. Do it. It's going to be a fun show. That's like you got some Michigan people, Trey's a Michigan dude, LA guy, and you got people from Oklahoma, Liz Splatt, John Mullinex, and or Texas, Dallas. I don't know. From all over. It's going to be a fun time. I think that's it. Yeah, I got other things working too. You'll see them. But for now, I do appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a great week. Subscribe. Tell a friend. I'll see you next time on Going Through It with Justin Essenmacher.
Yeah.